Okay, so today we're going to learn dividing fractions. You guys, this is a review. So I have gone through and put some steps for you to follow, and then we'll work them out together. So dividing fractions means we are always multiplying by the reciprocal. That's how we divide fractions. So what that means is, step one, we have to convert all of our mixed numbers to improper fractions. Step 2, change the problem to multiply. Step 3, change the second fraction only to its reciprocal. Okay, so you may want to underline or highlight that. Second fraction only. Okay, and by reciprocal, I mean if we had the fraction 3/4 and we were changing to its reciprocal, then we would do that by switching numerator and the denominator. So 3/4, the reciprocal of 3/4 would be 4/3. Okay, and then you just multiply like you normally would and make sure your fractions are always in simplest form. Okay, so moving on to our examples. Okay, so example 1, we have 2 6/7 divided by 2 1/2. So you probably want to take the time to copy these examples into your notes. Okay, step 1 is to convert all of our mixed numbers to improper fractions. Remember, we do that by multiplying whole number times the denominator, and then we add the numerator. Okay, or we do the big C method. Okay, so 2 6/7 will become 20/7. 2 1/2 will be 5/2. Okay, so this is where we're doing the multiplying by the reciprocal, and I do a process called keep, change, reciprocal, where I'm going to write the letters K, C, R on the top, keep the first fraction, change to multiply, and then change my second fraction to its reciprocal. Keep, change, reciprocal. Okay, so now at this point we can cross simplify. So 20 would simplify to 4, and 5 would simplify to 1. Okay, now if you don't know this method, you can just multiply like you normally would. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. 7 times 1 is 7, and this simplifies to 1 and 1/7. Okay, I'm going to do the some problems by showing you the cross simplification and then some without. Okay, so the answer for question 1 would be 1 and 1/7. Okay, question 2, we have 3 5/6 divided by 1 and 1/3. Okay, my first step, convert to improper fractions. So the first fraction becomes 23/6 divided by 4/3. Okay, so again, we're going to keep, change, reciprocal. So my first fraction is going to stay 23/6. Change to multiply. Change my second fraction to its reciprocal. Then I look to see if I can cross simplify. I can cross simplify 3 and 6 because they're both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 23 times 1 is 23. 2 times 4 is 8. 23/8 simplifies to 2 and 7/8. Okay, here's our next example. We have 4 1/4 divided by 1 1/4. Again, I have to convert to improper fractions. So 4 1/4 becomes 17/4. 1 1/4 becomes 5/4. Okay, now I'm going to keep, change reciprocal, which means I keep my first number, change to multiply, reciprocal of my second number. Okay, now this one I'm not going to cross simplify. I'm just going to go ahead and multiply it like normal. So 17 times 4 is 68. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, I can take 68, divide by 20. I get 3. Okay, I'm not done though because 8 over 20 can still simplify. I can take and divide both of these by 4, which is going to give me my answer, 3 and 2 fifths. Okay, here's our next problem, 2 and 4 fifths divided by 1 and 7 tenths. Okay, first step is to take and convert to improper fractions. Okay, so 2 and 4 fifths is going to be 14 over 5. And then 1 and 7 tenths is going to be 17 over 10. Okay, again, we're going to change reciprocal, so 14 fifths times 10 over 17. Okay, I'm going to just do this one normally, so 14 times 10 is 140. 5 times 17 is 85. Okay, I can take that 140 divided by 85, goes in one whole time, subtract. Okay, so I get 1 and 55 over 85. Now I can still simplify by 5. So I'm going to divide both of those numbers by 5, and I'm going to get 1 and 11 over 17. Okay, moving on. Okay, so next problem, 4 and 1/3 times, divided by 2 and 2 fifths. Of course, first step is to convert to improper fractions. So I have 13 thirds divided by 12 fifths. Then I change reciprocal. So keep the first number, change to multiply, reciprocal of the second number, multiply like I normally would, and I get 65 over 36. Take and simplify that. And I get 1 and 29 over 36. Okay, my next problem, 4 and 4 fifths divided by 1 and 10 elevenths. Change to improper fractions. So I get 24 fifths divided by 21 over 11. Change reciprocal. Keep my first number. Change to multiply. Reciprocal of my second number. Okay, now I'm going to take and cross simplify just because it makes this problem a little bit easier. So I know that 3 can go into both 21 and 24 evenly. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, so now I can multiply. I get 88 over 35. Okay, have to divide that out. So 88 divided by 35 is 2. Subtract. And I get 18 over 35. And that's my answer. Alright, next problem. 3 and 3 fifths divided by 1 and 1/2. Again, we have to convert to improper fractions. So 3 and 3 fifths becomes 18 fifths, 1 1/2. 3 halves. Okay, then we keep, change, reciprocal. First number stays the same. Change to multiply, and the reciprocal of the next number. Okay, I can cross simplify. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So now I have 12 over 5. 12 divided by 5 is 2 wholes with 2/5 left over. Okay, my next problem, 2 6/7 divided by 1 1/3. Okay, compared to improper fractions, we get 20 over 7 divided by 4 over 3. Okay, then of course we're going to keep, change, reciprocal. So my first number stays the same. Change to multiply the reciprocal of my second number. Okay, I can cross simplify because 20 and 4 are both divisible by 4. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. 7 times 1 is 7, which equals 2 and 1/7. Okay, you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will see you later.